Buying a newest and greatest iPhone can be a challenge. Often tempted by market trends, people desire to at least have something which looks as an iPhone. Here we have a cheap smartphone from China which looks like an iPhone, and it is not a true clone. It has its own name, and that is a Cubot P20. P20 is sub $150 iPhone XS clone by look, which may find its audience depending of what you need and desire. Design inspiration of Cubot P20 is completely transferred from well-known Apple's iPhone X. Frame is made of some kind of alloy. Overall, P20 is a slippery device. Backside is fingerprint magnet. That's why bundled case is great thing to have. Overall look is great. Cubot P20 looks a lot more expensive than what it is actually. What you may find important to know is that P20 uses microUSB port for charging and synchronization. There are two grills hiding a microphone and loudspeaker. Loudness is average at best, nothing special. SIM tray slot accepts 2 nano SIM cards plus microSD card for memory expansion, all at the same time. 3.5mm output as standard is great with excellent sound output, no complaints at all. Basic feature as telephony works perfect in both ways, loud and clear. Backside is glossy, a fingerprint magnet, beautiful when clean, but that won't last long. Fake dual camera setup, and I will show you why later. Fingerprint scanner is on the back and it works decently fast. The main star of Cubot P20 is screen. It has a notch. It is 6.18 inches, 2246 by 1080 pixels IPS unit. And really, the screen looks great. It is bright with vivid colors and quite a good viewing angles. All this is powered by MTK 6750 chipset, which is an entry mid-range performer, 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage. Switching is Android 8 Pure Experience, which is great thing to have on this device. Animations are relatively fluent 80% of time, but some lag is visible here and there, and this is mainly optimization problem, not a big deal overall. Applications loading times are relatively fast, and 4GB of RAM is decent amount to have for daily usage. I didn't stumble upon any serious problem with Cubot P20. As classic iPhone X copycat can't really compete with real iPhone in any way when we compare them by OS, but in Android waters, P20 is decent performer in its price range. Gaming performance is fine. I did try a few graphic demanding games and they are perfectly playable. Dual camera setup is just a marketing. It looks iPhone-ish on the back of Cubot P20, but in reality you get single camera lens, and if you want to use a dual camera mode you need to manually set up bokeh, and it is an obsolete solution in every possible way and really annoying to use in real life. Main camera produces decent photos during daylight. Algorithm manages to mainly hit colors and exposure, but on the first glance of low light you get a lot of shutter lag and photos are simply bad. Videos are shot in 1080p 30fps and footage speaks for itself. Overall, poor. If you plan to take a selfie photos with a front-facing camera, just forget about it. It is catastrophically bad. Battery life on Cubot P20 is definitely a bright side. 4000 mAh battery is a real deal. You will have a full day of intensive usage, and if you are less demanding, 2 days isn't out of reach. So bottom line is something like this. Cubot P20 as some kind of iPhone X clone is worth consideration if you prefer to have something which looks as iPhone. But you don't have money to buy a real one, of course. Other than that, I personally can't give a true recommendation to this device as it fails in some aspects, mostly in camera department. It is just below average. Highlights are cool looking copycat iPhone X design. Screen is eye-catching, you get a pure Android OS experience, and battery life is definitely a strong side of Cubot P20, with quite a competitive price, but still I believe that it is better to look at some Xiaomi device in that price range. With all this you can get a real impression, do you want to have this device? What is your opinion about Cubot P20? Let me know down in the comments. Leave a like and don't forget to subscribe for instant updates. For new videos, turn on bell icon, and until next time, See ya!